Hello everyone, I'm Franklin Messer from Verona, Kentucky and the Social Pro Revolution Movement. I would like to take a moment to thank you for coming to our site and watching my video. It's very important to me. It's interestingly enough a very difficult video for me to make. It's my first one. So I've had a real time at doing this, but here we go. So I just want to answer a few questions. Why am I online? I'm online basically for the same reason you guys are. I need to make money. I need to, pay the bills, car payment, mortgage, that type of thing. And, I found that my current income at my job, just over broke, wasn't working. It's not going to provide what I need. It's nowhere near going to provide what I need. And so I went online to try to supplement that income. And I quickly found a couple of things were happening to me that I'm thinking that is happening to you as well. The reason is because I'm a common person, common man. I got the same problems everybody else does. So, my first problem was that it just wasn't working. Surprise, surprise, right? You spend $60 on a product and you believe in the product and you think that the product is going to work and somebody else will buy into it and nobody else does. And then you go to, another product and then you go to another one and then you go to another service and then you do another thing. Basically what you're doing, the same thing I did, was op-hopping. I'm just jumping around from different opportunities, from one opportunity to the other. And none of them was really working for me. Failed miserably at practically all of them. And the one thing that I found was congruent in all of them is that, quite simply, my sponsors are the ones that failed anyway. It's quite simply that my sponsors walked off and left me. They didn't tell me anything that they had coming into the subject. They didn't tell me how they got to where they're at. They just said, hey, you want to buy into this opportunity, and the opportunities are sound. There's nothing wrong with the business model. There's nothing wrong with the systems. There's nothing wrong with the product and or service. If there is, it's not going to last long. It's just all there is to it. There are certain laws in place that they're not doing what they're supposed to do. It will fail. It will crumble. But the one thing that I found is that the sponsors left me. And so Shelly, a friend of mine on the internet, who was with me in another op, said, hey, there's this social pro revolution movement thingy, and it works well for me. It might work well for you. So I said, okay, all right. So how much is it to sign up? And she said it was free. I got my ears open, right? So I said, okay, so what can it hurt? It's free. So I signed up, and she got me an interview with Free Dave, is what he calls himself. I found out why he calls himself Free Dave, and for a very good reason. The reason is he does his coaching for free. And I've done my research, most coaches in this area, you're talking 500 up an hour. It's ridiculous. But he does it free. He does it for the small guy. And on the first coaching session, he showed me the importance of branding. He showed me why I needed the brand. He showed me how I needed the brand. And it was something that I was already doing, but not very well. I really didn't understand it, but he took the time to explain it to me. And so now I'm doing a much better job at it. And because of that branding, because of that one single thing, my business has upscaled quite readily. The contacts that are coming to me instead of me going to them have increased 100-fold. At least. I'm not done the numbers, but all I know is that I'm saying yes more often than I'm saying would you. So, and I've found that I've quit saying would you. So it's really great. The one-on-one coaching that is given here is fantastic, and he gives more of a hands-on approach. He helps you. He's always there. He has a set schedule. And there's just so much more that I could go on and on and on about. But, this is just simply a hi, how are you, welcome video. And so, once again, my name is Franklin Messer. You can find me anywhere on the internet. You can find me definitely here at the Social Pro Revolution Movement. And I would like to thank you very much for taking the time to view this in its entirety, and I hope that you find it as useful as I have making it. So you have yourself a nice, fun day. Goodbye.